Hello everyone, here we are in this beautiful little game. I would have to say it's probably my favourite game. I've played quite a bit of it, I'm decent at the game, though I still make foolish mistakes. It has also been a decent while since I've last played, but muscle memory should get me back into roughly the same position, I guess, when I last stopped. It's about well, I won't say anything, but I really hope that muscle memory kicks in sooner than later. While muscle memory takes a bit to get in, my memory of the actual game shouldn't take that long. Building such little tidbits such as you can bounce on spikes by hitting them. I did progress a bit earlier. Funny enough, I can't tell most of where the items are verbally, but I can find them just by playing. Okay, the parkour is going to take a bit to get used to again. As I was saying though, I attempted to help my cousin play, and he was low on cash at a point where I had plentiful because I could find the items to sell, but I could not tell him where the items were. You get slowed down if you walk. Jumping allows you to go faster. And we must speak.
Akala, entono.
I will try not to mash through dialogue too quickly. I can read rather fast, especially since I have a general idea of what the dialogue is. But I try not to go through it too quickly for you guys.
Oh, ダンチャツだ。Chocolate correctis.
Come to really appreciate that little humming tune. It really is a sense of comfort, especially in certain areas of the game. It also means I get a map so I can see where I'm going. Yes, the little grubs, they are friendly. You must save the grubs. Come back for that money later. I've got that. Yeah, very close to it. If you time it right, you can get both of them with that spike when they spawn. Unfortunately, I did not. I do apologize if the audio is iffy. I don't have a separate microphone, so I'm using the one within the PlayStation controller. This doesn't take me too many tries. Well, that bodes well. If it takes too many attempts, I will just cut to where I actually get it to go through successfully. I'm willing to pick up, but I'm willing to take damage just to get it through safely. I would greatly prefer if it just went through without dying. Died. Well, I didn't need it anymore anyway. I was going to throw it on the way back. This was the first of the Metroidvania genre that I ever played. I guess I sort of spoiled myself in that sense. Starting with one of the better ones. Although I guess starting with a decent one allows you to at least enjoy it rather than hope that you wish to play more if you don't play a particularly good one. Although I haven't found anything to enjoy. There's a bench nearby. this is the last stab, he is a friend.
Tiema Valaka.
I've got to unlock this first. Don't actually plan to go back to Dermat for a decent while.
Terjuru.
No, I do plan to platinum this once more. I have already done so on the PlayStation 4 version, but the decently newer PS5 version they made, the trophies don't track between the two versions, so that just means I get to platinum the game again. And on my own account too. This area is meant to be a little tutorial for the fact you can bounce off spikes. No, I don't have the exact plan laid out for everything. I'll do this later. Not because it's hard, but because you get a certain thing that I won't spoil. I'm sure you haven't actually played the game. Or at the very least heard about it. But it does make clearing those easier. Not that it's hard to do, it's just faster. I will endeavour to try my very best to not spoil things, and to speak only of what is currently accessible knowledge. But I can't promise that. My memory's not the best.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, Papa.
That is a little greedy merchant friend. And technically more, but again, I said I would spoil it. There's anything here for me yet, but yeah, neat. So from the other way, right? Yeah. If you could not tell, I do very much so enjoy breaking the things that I walk past. It's fun. Now, I do know the rooms within this place, and most of the rooms in the game. I don't exactly remember how they connect though, which is a bit of an issue when I need to find an exact room. Because I can think of exactly where I want to go, but I won't necessarily remember how to get there, what rooms connect with, etc. We can't really do anything there yet. Oh, and I understand I was silent before. If you would prefer it to be as so, feel free to state. There's no particular fuss of me. I just have much more of a soft spot for this game than going into the danger zone. Let's try. Sometimes I mess up on the work one. I would mess up far more often. Yes, I was good. So that is the grub father. He takes care of the grubs. You need to find the grubs for him. You get rewards for doing so. This here is the end goal. I will go in it later. There is no point in doing so now, really. I don't think that in itself is a spoiler. Part of the opening cinematic, I guess. You know, it might have been faster to just go through the stag way. When I first found those things, they were absolutely terrifying, because they dealt 2 damage. And I hadn't played this style of game before, so being able to be killed quicker by that, the fact that I wasn't really used to the controls in any way, shape or form, and the fact that, you know, it was big and scary compared to everything else, it made that quite fun. But they have a rhythm to them, as do everything. I that guy does it for me. You may notice that I'm hitting up, because if I don't, then it knocks me back and I have to readjust. Of course, when he's in the middle like that, I do want to hit to the side, so that I'm further away, otherwise I might get caught in the hammer slab. Down we go. That's the first boss down. So, the first boss, I guess, in the method they want you to do. There's another boss you can do before this that I will handle shortly. And his little thing is alive. I'm not going to bully it further. That was mean. Look, this mighty fine, trustworthy individual. I'm certain they'll be of great help to us. Not suspicious at all. Now we can talk to them again through the bars, but there's not much point in doing so. End goal is still to get through this area. That is not if we speak to the damn snail that put us here. But we did get a spell out of it. This is what I was referring to before, about helping with the flies. Kind of makes it easier to clear through them if you can just kill most of them with a single thing. It does 3 times your nail damage at the start of the game, and increasing your nail damage does not increase its damage. I'm pretty certain those can only spawn one of the little boulders at a time. Pretty certain. And there we are.
On in, man.
I don't have much use for Fury of the Fallen. But the extra soul helps. Not much, but I get more use out of it than the other thing. We're already making use of the extra soul. I will be stopping off in Dirtmouth before going to the next area. Currently, I have something to deal with here. beauty of being able to bounce off the spikes. There's a bit of geo up here, but got the soul in that as well. You can see things that look like this that will give you soul if you hit them. They do run out. I'm sure at some point I would have shown that by interacting with one enough, but I decided to say it instead. Because that's not going to happen for at least a little while. Brooding on them. I believe that thing has about 300 health. Now it's currently deal 5 damage and the spell does 15. Normally I mentally count out the hits, but I decided not to this time. Partly because when I mentally count them out, I often mumble the numbers, and that would have been a little odd. Especially when it's counting. I've done that in the past. I've fallen on that particular enemy many more times than I would like to admit. And now we do some shopping.
Papanada.
This is the wayward compass. I will be keeping that on permanently. Ish. There'll be one part in the game where I don't need it and I'll probably take it off. Now, being able to see where I actually am on the map is very helpful because, like I said, I'm not the best at remembering the rooms. And with that, we have Amos. Well, an addition. The entrance is close this way. If you have a look, you can see the rooms that I've been in, and that covers the majority of the rooms. The vast majority. The ones I haven't, there's not much use in kind of thing. If you hit that thing an odd amount of times, I believe it spits out bolder slower, or it has more of a delayed animation. But if you do it twice, then it spits pretty quickly, which makes it faster. Now I don't plan to go too far into Green Path. I'm going to stop pretty soon. No point in doing too much of the game too quickly. But I do wish to get to Adventure at the very least.
Papanada.
「
Papanada.
「
Papanada.
「
there is a reason that I kill most things instead of walking past them too. Including the harmless little flies there. Here we are. The music and visuals of this game are very beautiful. And that will be all for now.